Hello, internet viewers out there. This is Aaron Norris with pncltd.com and thecocktailpartystatement.com here going over one of my favorite new toys, Hootsuite.com. Okay, so it's not new for me, but I just have to share it. I've just been such a huge fan, and I've tried out a lot of Twitter clients before, but so far this has been my absolute favorite. It's Hootsuite.com, Hootsuite.com. One of the reasons I like this is just the simple layout. I don't get beeped at when I get a tweet. For a lot of the businesses that I do strategy for and sort of Web 2.0, to be honest, Twitter is having a harder time getting popular and people really leveraging it. This makes it so easy to tie together all my Web 2.0, which is what my biggest problem was early in 2009, and then I stumbled upon Hootsuite, and it just made my life so much easier. I can log into any computer with an internet connection, tweet from there. If I had an iPhone, I could download the application and do it from there. But this particular application does so much stuff. It does statistics, it does team workflow, the brand monitoring, of course. I love the tweet scheduling, which I'll show you. It even does embed columns, so you can grab code from Hootsuite with particular searches that you set up, and it will populate your website wherever you put the code, which is pretty great, right? And of course, it ties together all my social networks. So I use it to tie together my LinkedIn, Facebook accounts, my Facebook fan pages, which I love, and of course my Twitter account. So I'm going to sign in really quickly and just give you a very brief tour. Okay, so logging in. I happen to be at my work address really quick on a short break, and it's going to be short and sweet. So right away you can see all these tabs that I have. Up here in the right hand corner you can see all the accounts that I'm managing from within this account. And let me type in something real quick. Making video about Hootsuite. Oh, how about not HotSuite? Hootsuite.com. One of my favorite resources. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and copy the Hootsuite.com up there because I want to show you the super nifty links shortener, which will play into another topic coming up as far as the tracking. So I'm going to paste that in there, shrink it, and it's going to put this little owly shortener there. So making video about Hootsuite, one of my favorite resources. I put the link, and I'm going to have that sent out to my LinkedIn profile, my artsriverside.com, and my Aaron Norris profile, just for fun right now. How about I send it at 4 o'clock? Let's, you know what, maybe a little bit. I'll do 3:30 p.m. You can actually schedule this, which is so nice. One of the companies I tweet for is, of course, the Norris Group, and I can set up tweets. Say I'm doing an event, and I know as the event gets nearer, I want to do a few blasts to my Facebook fan pages, my accounts, my Twitter accounts. But you know, when you're doing events, things get crazy, you forget. So I can come in on a Monday and just plan out all my tweets for that event all at one time. So I'm going to schedule that, and Hootsuite takes care of the rest, and it posts it in there. Let's go to my artsriverside.com account, and under my pending tweets, voila! Oh, I can delete that one. It was a video that I made that the audio didn't work. Go figure. But there you go. There is the pending tweet right there, which is fantastic. So let me explain some of how the tabs work. So the home feed for the Norris Group, this account, are all the people that I'm following on Twitter. Of course, they're being fed into here. From within here, I can mark it as a favorite, do a direct message to the people I'm following, reply, and also retweet, which is awfully handy. How about I just retweet Jonathan Lansner from the Orange County Register? He doesn't typically respond to me, but that's okay. I'll send that out on my Norris Group site just for fun for my Twitter account. Super easy, right? So the mentions, I also am tracking the mentions of the Norris Group, and today somebody over at Realty Track sent me a little note, which was nice, about our Fox Business News interview. Direct messages you can control from in here. The pending tweets for this account would show up right here, and then it's going to show all the sent tweets. You can also set up a number of columns. For the foreclosure column I created for the Norris Group account, and here I'm tracking in this column 3 different words. I think it's limited to 3: foreclosure, foreclosures, and then trustee investing. anybody who writes on that, I'm doing a search. This is my way if I'm trying to find maybe somebody who's writing on these topics that I'm not currently friends with, trying to find new content, things that I really like. I'm doing it here as well as far as the Bruce Norris and the Norris Group, trying to do some brand monitoring there. And oddly enough, Bruce Norris is also a playwright and an actor, and he shows up a lot. So always competing against Bruce Norris. He's a busy guy. That's good. And then, of course, FHA, Federal Housing Administration, HUD, and mortgage. I'm doing a feed and looking for new sources of information there. It's just super easy to set up unique searches. I just really like the simplicity. Here's that code function, create embedded code column. So I can copy the code from here, grab the code, set up whatever layout I want as far as the dimensions, and then grab the code and paste it on my website. That's really neat. What else do I want to show you? Oh, of course, stats, really quick. Some of these I'm not very busy on, but the Norris Group I tend to be. I do it at least several times a week. Why I like this is, it's hard to, when somebody like your boss is asking you, well, what's the return on investment here? You're spending all this time doing Web 2.0. What's working? What's not? This is a fantastic way. The link shortener is going to allow for you to track clicks. So here, for this particular day, I see that March 12th, for some reason, I had 50 clicks. That's unusual for me, as you can see on this timeline over the past week or so. So I want to go to the individual messages. I'm going to stay under the Norris Group, and let's go over March 12th. I sent out one that day, and it looks like this was the one that got all the attention. My father, Bruce Norris, was on Fox Business News, Fox Business News Live, and I sent a tweet out, and it looks like I got a lot of clicks. So that's great. So, okay, my network is more interested in that. It's very interesting because sometimes I think things are really interesting and then they don't think it is. That's a little disappointing, but that's how it works. But it's great. This way I'm being able to track what my audience is actually clicking on and find interesting. So, definitely want to keep that in mind. Some of my other newer accounts I just don't have active very much, or I haven't started really using them yet. pncltd.com is something that's fairly new, and I'm just getting off the ground. So as you can see, only 3 clicks there, but it's good to know that I'm getting a few. But this is a great way as I'm tracking what's working and what's not working for this account. I'm really going to visit this. I usually do on a weekly basis, sort of go through and do a check on what's working and what's not, and what my audiences for all my different accounts are finding interesting. So that's in a nutshell. Just a huge fan. It's free, of course. Log in from any computer. That's hootsuite.com. For more information on this, you can visit our website at PNC. That's Palisol Norris Conroy Ltd.com or thecocktailpartystatement.com. And we'll see you on the next show.